Yo, what up, man? Welcome. Well, should I be saying welcome back to my show? It's been a minute. Shout out to my family, you feel me? Shout out to my enlightened ones, you understand? It's been a minute, man. I've been going through this. I haven't, but because it's past, you get what I'm saying? And I thought about making videos, talking, because that's what this channel is for. But either or, you guys, we are here, and we about to go over 13 superstitions according to motherfucking food. You heard me? Because one day I was just in the kitchen, right? I was in the kitchen and I was dealing with salt. And I said, what is that thing about salt? You throw it across your left shoulder, you throw it across your right shoulder. And I looked it up, which led me here. And I said, you know what? This would be a great video to talk about on my Dedrick channel, because this is that vibe. Like, I know a lot of people don't believe in superstition. I'm one of those people that do. You get what I'm saying? I am one of those people. But before we get into this right here, I do have some mail in which I haven't checked my P.O. box forever. So shout out to the person that sent this. We're going to get into that towards the end of the video. So with that being said, you guys, we are about to get into the 13 food superstitions. All right. Now, first and foremost, they have garlic listed. Now, garlic, I'm a chef, you feel me? Around the house, I call myself the executive chef. I'm soon gonna get a apron showing such, you understand? I'm the executive chef. Garlic, your fried rice, you put garlic in chicken. Garlic goes in just about anything. Like, I don't really, one day I'm gonna make my own spaghetti sauce. You get what I'm saying? So garlic is gonna be in that. But to my people that actually have their own garlic sauce, I mean, not garlic sauce, but spaghetti sauce, you guys already know that garlic is a main ingredient in a lot of dishes. You get what I'm saying? But the superstition behind garlic is not just great to spice up your food and ward off colds. I didn't know that. The ward off colds. I did not know that. It also wards off bad spirits. If you want to prevent someone from giving you the evil eye and bestowing bad luck on you, you should always carry some garlic in your pocket. That's crazy. That's like unsanitary. That's nasty. Don't nobody want to smell nobody smelling like garlic. Like, we eat fried rice around here, and we eat a lot of stuff pertaining and using garlic. And I gotta tell my little brothers, I gotta tell my sister, like, goddamn, your breath humming. You need to go brush your goddamn teeth. And that may be the same thing. You eat a bag of Doritos, that's garlic. You get what I'm saying? Like, imagine somebody walking around with garlic in their pocket. That's just crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Garlic is also a powerful deterrent for demons, werewolves, and vampires. I don't really believe in the whole vampires, werewolves, maybe, like, because Bigfoot. Yeah, if you like Sasquatch, like, I believe it's shit that live out there that we know nothing about. You understand? They say 75% of the ocean is undiscovered. You get what I'm saying? So what do we know about the woods? Like land. Like, when everybody sleep, nobody's there. Y'all know the saying, if a tree fall in the woods, did it make any noise? Y'all know what I'm saying. But to protect yourself from vampires, wear bulbs of garlic around your neck, hang it in the window, rub it on chimneys and keyholes or place wreaths of garlic over your doors. To protect your newborn baby from evil spirits, hang some garlic in the room. That right there. You feel me? Just that right there. To protect your newborn baby from evil spirits, hang some garlic in the room. You get what I'm saying? That's probably the most. That and the one that says the ward off colds. Yeah, and then they say if you want to prevent somebody from like bestowing bad luck on you, those are the only two, you feel me? But garlic as a whole, you guys, garlic, I'm putting it on my fried rice. Like, if you make General Tao chicken, you need it for that. I think you put it in the lao mein as well. When you are seasoning your chicken, you might put it on the chicken and you might put it in the flour. You may do one or the other or both. You get what I'm saying? So garlic is a big thing when it comes to actually dishes. You understand? I don't want to say just black dishes, but it's a lot when it comes to these dishes. All right. So with that being said, you guys, we're gonna go on to the next one. It's 13. I want to make this video as quick as possible, but it's been a minute since we seen one another, because we family, right? We family. Either or. We about to go ahead and go over to the next one, and the next one is listed as salt. Now, this is initially what I wanted to find out. You understand? Because like I said, I was dealing with salt and like spilling salt. You get what I'm saying? But spilling salt is considered very unlucky, and I didn't spill any in that situation. You get what I'm saying? But it's considered very unlucky. This is probably due to the fact that it was a very expensive commodity in the past. Wasting salt was like wasting money. That's crazy. If you spill salt, the only way to turn your bad luck around is to throw some salt with your right hand over your left shoulder. You feel me? So it'll be here. I don't know how it's showing on the actual screen, but you know, this is my right hand, this is my left shoulder. So you would throw it over your left shoulder. And it is believed that the salt will go into the devil's eye and blind him for seeing your stupidity and taking your soul. That's crazy. That's crazy. Some people also believe that you should screw salt on the window and threshold of a new house before the new inhabitants move them to protect them from evil. Okay, now me personally, per se, like I just got to give it to you guys. Me, I don't really try to put any, even though I know the devil is busy. We all know that the devil is busy, but I don't ever try to get at motherfucker. I don't ever try to give him no type of acknowledgement, none of that. You understand? To me, in my world, he don't fucking exist. So when bad things happen, okay, I know he might be knocking and doing whatever, but you can't be, you know what I mean? Because when you got good, you gotta have bad, right? So, but still, that's just the way I approach things. I'd rather not acknowledge the bullshit, the fuckery. You get what I'm saying? Because the devil can come in many forms. You understand? They can come in many forms. A loved one, a relationship that you was in. They can come in many forms. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, I try not to actually, you know, cater too much to that. All right, the next food, which are eggs, right? Superstitions about eggs. And I seen something about eggs because I be baking cakes. You feel that? I bake a cake. You understand? I think that's what we did for Thanksgiving or Christmas. It was one of them, right? Because I wanted to bake a pie, but I know nothing about baking a sweet potato pie. But eggs, right? Eggs. I know that they said like if you keep the shells after you crack the eggs for the cake, keep those available. Don't put those in the trash until your cake has been done baking. You get what I'm saying? So I know about that one. But eggs, there are many strange beliefs around eggs. In Europe, some farmers plant eggs in their fields to throw eggshells between rows of crops to ensure a good harvest. That don't sound too far-fetched to me. You understand? This is why I tell you guys, I believe in the, you know, like superstitious thing. I never point at a graveyard just to go over, you know, some things that I believe in. Don't break a mirror, or it's like 13 years of bad luck. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not one of those ones, because you know when we younger, don't step on a crack, you break your mama's back. I'm not that. You feel me? But what's another one, bro? Don't sneeze with food in your mouth. You understand? Because it's a sign of death. You get what I'm saying? So like those, you know, like when a black cat cross your path, you're supposed to spit. You get what I'm saying? And, otherwise, it's bad luck coming on to you type. But that's what I believe. It says Jews believe that eating an egg with 2 yolks will bless you with bearing many children. And if you want to bake a lovely cake, do it while the sun is rising. See, I didn't know that. And don't throw away the eggshells before the baking is done. That's what I was referring to right there. If you want to start your day with a boiled egg, make sure that the witch does not get her way. There's an ancient belief that you should always crush the ends of an eggshell after eating it. Otherwise, a witch would gather the shells and use them to build a boat and sail out to sea to raise terrible storms. That right there is crazy. You understand? But you learn something new every day. Whether you choose to believe in this part of the superstition or the whole superstition, it's totally up to you. You feel me? It's totally up to you. But I'm just going through the actual superstitions according to 13 foods. You with me? Now, next up, you guys, we're gonna get into the next superstitious food. Now, bread is listed. It's very important to always mark bread or rolls with a sign of the cross before baking, as this will chase away the devil. Never heard that. I've never heard that right there. In ancient times, it was believed that the cross would prevent the devil from sitting on the loaf and cursing or spoiling the bread. There is some truth to this superstition, as crossing the bread will help the bread rise better in the oven. So I guess that's like natural bread. Like I told you, I don't know if I told you guys, I do actually want to because I'm still looking here. I'm supposed to be looking here. I'm trying to get better with it. You feel me? I'm trying to do it not trying to do it so much. You understand? So this is something new. We family. You understand? Something new just for me to improve the interaction. You understand? Within the video, you see me here, you might see me here type. You might see me in another whole view like here. You feel me? You might see me here, full screen type shit. But either or, what I'm saying is, I wanted to learn. I still do. I'm gonna still learn how to make rolls, because somebody mentioned it in one of my YouTube videos. I think it was YouTube. It might have been somewhere else. Yo, twin, you tried to make rolls? Like, I do want to learn how to make rolls. You understand? So I think in this instance right here, I guess that'll be this. But it say always mark bread or rolls with a sign of the cross. So I guess you put the cross within the bread dough. I guess that's what that is. Either or. That's, I mean, I know this probably goes back. This probably goes way back. You know what I mean? But according to a very old superstition, it is really bad luck to find a hole in a loaf of bread when cutting it. Ooh. The hole in the loaf symbolizes the coffin and implies that someone is to die soon. The crazy thing is, because prior to doing this video, like last night, I was looking up, because y'all let me know, like when my mother passed, I always knew the superstition, right? Because it falls underneath that too. Like during a funeral, like after the funeral, you want it to rain. Because that means the gates was opened up and the angels are crying or something like that. You get what I'm saying? It's a good omen, right? If it rained. You get what I'm saying? After my mother's funeral, it was snowing. It was snowing, heavy snow. It was snowing. You get what I'm saying? And I think that eventually turned into like a storm, or I forget, my memory is, but I do remember it snowing. You feel me? Because that goes back to the childhood of me knowing that superstition of it actually being rainfall is a good omen, but it snowed. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, I know my mother's in a better place, like way better than this fucking hellhole that we are living in on earth. You feel me? So she's no longer here in the physical, but she's here. She's literally here right now as I'm doing this video. You get what I'm saying? But y'all let me know if y'all know, because I looked it up and you can't, there's nothing really there stating like, yo, if it snows after a funeral, that means this. There's nothing really there when it comes to that. You feel me? But on a lighter note, if you're serious about getting married, remember to never take the last piece of cake or the last biscuit on a plate. If you do that, you'll never find a husband. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. That's crazy. But the next one we're about to go into are onions, all right? Next superstitious food are onions. If you throw onion peelings on the floor, you'll throw away your luck. Who throws away onion peelings? We use the whole damn onion over here, baby. Do you hear me? We use the whole goddamn onion over here. And just ask my sister. Ask my twin sister. You understand? She be cutting big ass pieces of onions like that. Big ass. It might big ass clothes. Like, what are you? That's my sister though. You understand what I'm saying? But throw it away. If you throw onion peelings on the floor, that throws away your luck. All right, protect your home from bad spirits by sticking a small onion full of pins and keeping it in a window. That's new to me, right? Get rid of warts by rubbing the peelings on the floor is new to me as well, but get rid of warts by rubbing the edge of an onion on the wart and then throwing it over your right shoulder without looking back. You will never get warts again. Like, one about warts that I heard when I was younger, that's why they used to tell us, like, we dudes, like I tell my brothers all the time, us dudes, us men, we are stupid. So certain things you can't compare women to man about, because we are stupid. Like, we used to play with frogs, like, and I don't know if it's a superstition, but they tell you don't play with frogs because that motherfucker piss on you, you get warts. Then they say that you got to use human piss to get rid of it. I don't know how true that is. And then I think it's something dealing with jellyfish as well, with like the human piss. I don't know if that's a actual real thing or superstition. But as you can see here, it say to get rid of warts, rub the edge of the onion. You understand, on the wart. And in my opinion, I'm not sure, but black people don't get no goddamn warts. I'm not. Am I tripping? Black people? I don't know. Maybe we do, but I've never. That's some white people shit. You feel me? But with that being said, you guys, also, if you have to take a decision on an issue, but your options are confusing you, do the following. Scratch each option on a different onion and keep them in the dark. The first one, ooh, I like that. I like that right there. That right there is that. The first one, excuse me. It's basically say if you have trouble making a decision, you understand, like, yo, should I just drop my twin channel and just go full force on my Dedrick channel, right? You put those options on the onions, right? You do the following. Scratch each option on a different onion and keep them in the dark. The first one that sprouts decides your answer. That's crazy. I like that. I like that right there. That's my type of speed right there. You understand? Because all of us can become indecisive sometimes. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, you guys, let's get into the sixth actual superstitious food. All right, the sixth food, which is a drink, it says tea. Right? There are many beliefs, both good and bad, around tea. I know none of them. To put milk in your tea before sugar is to cross the path of love, perhaps to never get married. Cross the path of love. Okay, so I guess you crossing it out. to never, perhaps to never get married. Stirring your tea anti-clockwise also spells trouble, and if the tag falls off the tea bag while in your cup, you're bound to lose something within a week. That's crazy. I never heard of any of this. Y'all let me know in the comment section, have y'all heard of any of these? If you find undissolved sugar in the bottom of your teacup, someone has a crush on you. Spilling some tea while preparing it is another lucky omen. Spilling some tea while preparing, okay? While spilling tea while carrying the teapot means a stranger is to visit soon. I forget the one about a stranger, the spider. Have y'all ever heard about the spider? Like if you see a spider and if you hold your hand out and that spider comes down into your hand or falls into your hand, that means you're gonna get an unexpected visit, if I'm not mistaken. And if you hold your hand out and he don't fall, I forget what that is, but if he don't fall, I forget what it is. But y'all heard it before? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Either or. If you are worried about evil spirits bringing trouble to your home, protect yourself by scattering tea leaves at the entrance of your house. There's another one, you feel me? There's another one. But with that being said, you guys, we're about to get into the next sign, which are noodles, right? Well, excuse me, the next superstitious food, which are noodles, all right? Noodles, it says, if you like Chinese food, take note that you should never cut noodles. I heard about this one. That's why if you ever watch, shout out to my boy Quan. I watched him a few times, right? Quan Trend on YouTube, like as far as cooking like Chinese food. Like if you ever watch a Asian or a Chinese person, whatever, if you ever watch them and they eat like noodles, it's like they slurp that shit. They excuse me, not syrup. They slurp it like they slurp, like, you know, it's rare that you will ever see them like bite into the noodle. They slurp it, or they just let the noodle fall back down, right? You should never cut noodles as long as noodles symbolize long life. If you cut the noodles before serving them, you're cutting life short. You should also try to slurp your noodles up without breaking them for longevity. See, that right there explains a lot. There are also many superstitions around chopsticks. If you find an uneven pair at your table seating, it is believed that you will miss the next train, boat, or plane you are trying to catch. Dropping your chopstick is a sign of bad luck to come. And remember to never let your chopstick stand straight up in a bowl of food, as it is a death curse. Ooh, that's crazy. But I could have sworn going into these Chinese restaurants, you see like they have like the little clear pint, and they be rice in there, and they'll have chopsticks in there. They have pencils in there, pens in there. And I maybe my memory is playing tricks on me, but I could have sworn they actually have you know, chopsticks standing up in the rice. But they say is a sure sign, or it is a death curse. You get what I'm saying? That's wild. Next up, you guys, are bananas, right? Number 8, superstitions and superstitions around bananas. The banana is one of the most popular fruits, as it is so easy to eat and a quick source of energy. However, if you want to steer away from bad luck, keep in mind to never cut a banana, as cutting brings bad luck. That's crazy. You know how many videos you see around today with people actually cutting the banana? I did not know that, right? I did not know that. One thing about me and bananas, I can't eat too many of them. If I eat one, that's good enough. It got like a certain taste that make me want to vomit. You get what I'm saying? Like my brothers, they say the same thing, like eating too many bananas. Cause what is that? Potassium? It's potassium, right? But that's my thing with not donuts, bananas, right? Bananas. Why am I thinking donuts? Keep in mind to never cut a banana, as cutting brings bad luck. It is best to break the banana into smaller pieces. So break, don't cut type shit. Some people also believe that anyone who carelessly throws away a banana skin would die a painful death. This belief will hold some truth for anyone who has had the misfortune to slip on a banana peel and suffer nasty injuries after the fall. That's crazy. Like, who really does that? You know, that's in cartoons, right? That's like in Looney Tunes. What's the one with Mimi? What's that? Y'all know that's like Roadrunner. That's like in cartoons like that. Bananas are a very bad omen for seamen, and you should never try to take a banana on board a ship. My sister tried to get me to be a seaman. It's believed that we will bring bad luck. Well, excuse me. It's believed that they will, not we. That's another superstition. Knock on wood when you don't want some shit to happen, or you know the reverse, whatever. On a board or to board a ship. It's believed that they will bring bad luck, and that boats carrying bananas won't carry any fish. Another possible reason for their perceived bad luck is that many vessels that were lost at sea in the 1700s had bananas on board. So if you ask me, low key, from me reading this, it just seemed like bananas are just overall bad luck. The fuck? Next up, you guys, we have number 9, which are grapes. Grapes. It said many South American nations have a tradition that on New Year's Eve, you should eat 12 grapes at the stroke of midnight. I did not know that. I've heard about the black eyed peas. I heard about greens like lettuce, collard greens, like, green, something green, because green represents, money, like that type of thing. Because we are enlightened over here. Y'all know green candles. That represents good luck, money, prosperity, abundance, things like that. Each grape symbolizes a different month of the year. If a grape tastes sweet, it means that specific month would be a good one. Oh, I'm gonna try this. If a grape tastes sour, that particular month would be a bad one. Maybe I might not try that bullshit. You feel me? Grapes are also a symbol of abundance, and a variation on the 12 grapes at midnight tradition is to try and eat as many grapes as you can at midnight. The more grapes you can eat, the more abundance you will have in the new year. That's crazy right there. Grapes is one of those fruits that I can probably get with. I remember back in the day in Whaleyville, like I believe my great grandmother, I think that's where she lived at, right? And my mother, they owned the house and everything like that in Whaleyville, Virginia. And it was a tree. It was like a couple of trees, but I think it was a vine. My memory, because I was younger. Big ass grapes. I'm talking about them grapes about that big. Them bitches big as a bitch. You feel me? Big ass grapes. They had a pecan tree out that motherfucker. And I remember this precise memory. My uncle had to come in there. My great uncle had to come in there and kill a snake, because a snake was in there. Because the damn house was like, it wasn't abandoned, but nobody was there. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I remember that big ass grape, big ass purple grape. You know what I mean? Purple grape, big motherfucker. And I think the seeds being in there, you lost me with that. Just give me the regular, the regular grape. Just the regular grape. You get what I'm saying? But with that being said, you guys, however, bear in mind that you should spit out the seeds, I just mentioned that, while eating a grape. If you don't, the seeds are believed to give you appendicitis, right? That's crazy, because maybe a year ago, I was feeling like my size. I said, I hope this isn't my appendix. You feel me? Because, you don't want that to burst type shit. You get what I'm saying? You don't want that to burst if that's an issue, all right? Moving on to number 10, which is other fruit. Oranges are lucky fruit, and brides should carry an orange blossom in their bouquet to bring them good luck. To my ladies, that's something new. Why not try it? You feel me? This is the best day of your life. Why not, stuck an orange in the flower bouquet, the shit that you throw. I think that's what it is, right? Let your bridesmaid know before you throw it at their asses. But if you love someone and you want him, if you love someone and you want him to love you back, give him an orange. It's good to know that lovers who give each other oranges will be drawn even closer together. Eating peaches will give you wisdom. A peach is also supposed to bring you a long life and to keep evil away. And to keep evil away. Y'all gotta excuse my reading, because I'm looking at it through the program in which I'm recording. You understand? I'm not actually looking at the page, which the page is here, and the text on the page is even smaller. But either or, so forgive me for that. You understand? But with that being said, we've been going for 25 minutes. We have 2 more, and the next one is rice. Now, rice, I'm a big fan of rice. You understand? I recently, got food prep trays. You understand? So I haven't fried rice in a minute, but I'm gonna fry some. I may fry enough to at least fill up 3 of those trays. You get what I'm saying? And then have it, so then when I'm ready to eat something, I can just take that, throw it in the wok, and then rewarm it. To rewarm it up, because we haven't used a microwave in, it's probably it may have been like 5 years by now. You understand? It's been a minute. We got rid of the microwave. That's why I'm not a fan of the air fryer. Y'all let me know in the comments. Are y'all using air fryers? Because in my mind, I'm like, okay, so how does the food cook? Oh, by Bluetooth. Let me know if y'all got air fryers. I'm not sure how it works, how that process works, but bro, I'm old fashioned. You understand? Not lard old fashioned, but old fashioned. Like when it come to cooking rice, I'd rather know and learn how to cook rice properly, which I should be dropping on my twin channel. That's if I don't reshoot the video whenever. Properly, rather than buying a rice cooker. Although I know, especially to my ladies that been cooking all their life, I know I'm gonna just get a rice cooker. Fuck what you talking about, Dedrick. But me, I'm looking at it like it's cheating. You understand? You cook your rice the original way, right? But with that being said, rice has always been a strong symbol of health and prosperity. You might not realize it, but throwing rice, confetti, or rose petals at weddings has a long superstitious tradition. It was believed that rice would appease evil spirits so they would not harm the wedding couple. Throwing rice was meant to bring happiness, fertility, wealth, and prosperity to the newlywed couple. Is it the flower girls that usually throw it up? Like, y'all know we usually see that. So that's the normal. In China, young girls are told that they must eat all of the rice in their plate. Otherwise, each grain of rice that they don't eat will represent a pock mark on the face of their future husband. That's crazy. We're not going to talk about the difference in skin when it comes to Asian people, Caucasian people, and black people. Like, y'all be seeing them red bumps that be on their face. Like, that shit be looking nasty. They be having like cradles, like crates, like they be having, like canyons, big ass, that shit. You feel me? More power to y'all. You feel me? I mean, no disrespect, but black people, y'all know we found out what's breaking out of our skin and we just cut it out. You understand? At one point, I thought I couldn't eat tomatoes because my skin would break out, but I know that I can't drink sodas because my skin would, my luscious skin would break out. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, we find out a food that may break our actual skin out and we leave it alone type shit. But I'm just saying, like, those it'd be like blackheads, redheads, whiteheads. It'd be what the fuck. Represent a pock mark on their future husband, right? In Indonesia, there's a belief that you should avoid eating rice from a small plate, as this will cause your close relations to spurn you. Spilling rice all over the table is also a definite taboo, as this will cause your mind to become polluted. All right, so I mean, not too much on rice because they talking about Indonesia, then they talking about China. So I mean, if you eating rice, that's one thing I seen on Facebook maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. They were saying that it's unladylike to go on a date and eat all your food that's on your plate. Now, y'all know me. I'm Twin. I'm Dedrick. Y'all know me. I'm Dread. Y'all know me. If I took you out on a date and I paid for that motherfucking meal, you better eat every motherfucking thing on that plate. We don't waste money around here, let alone we don't waste food. The fuck? I don't give a damn how ladylike you feeling. You understand? If I offer to take you out on a date, please eat all the damn food. I purchased that shit for you. You can do what you want to do with it. But if I see that there's a chicken breast left on that motherfucker, you had two, and some pasta left over on that motherfucker, I'm not fucking with you no more. You understand? I'm the type of motherfucker go in the store and they give me my change and it's $1.05 that they supposed to give me. And they don't get $1.03. They give me my dollar back, but they don't give me my 3 pennies. And then they just act like nothing happened. No, I need my 3 pennies, sir, ma'am, whoever. You understand what I'm saying? So just let that be something that you may want to note dealing with a motherfucker like me. You heard? Next to last, you guys, we have black eyed peas. I honestly haven't had black eyed peas in years, but black eyed peas are a very old symbol of luck and fortune and a popular food to celebrate the new year in the United States. Every New Year's Day, Americans eat black eyed peas for good luck, health, and fortune in the forthcoming year. I haven't ate black eyed peas in years. I'm talking about probably decades. Let's say a decade, right? This tradition originates from the old Jewish custom to eat black eyed peas in celebration of Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah, right? In the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah. As black eyed peas are an inexpensive, modest food, and because y'all know, around that time, you can't find them some bitches anywhere, right? But they are an inexpensive and modest food. It is also believed that people who eat them will show their humility and save themselves from the wrath of heavens because of the vanity that they might otherwise have. All right, I tell my brothers all the time, and excuse me, ladies, my apologies, but it's the truth. It's the truth. All women are vanity driven. All of them. Y'all are vanity driven, and it's okay. It's okay, but I don't give a damn about followers. I don't give a damn how I look on Instagram or how I look on anything. Yes, I'm gonna take pride. I'm gonna make sure I trim my beard. I'm gonna do things like that. But I'd rather have the money sitting in my bank account rather than 1 million followers. You get what I'm saying? So I'd rather have $1 million rather than 1 million followers. And today, not even just women, like the little boys, the way that this shit is going today, y'all know what I'm talking about. They would rather be famous than wealthy. I would rather be wealthy than a motherfucker than anybody knowing me. Y'all ain't gotta know who the fuck I am. I'm chilling, smoking a cigar, might got some weed, in a pool, in one of those inflatable shits, with some lifeguard, with some life arm shits on, cause I can't swim. Black people can't swim. We can't swim, you feel me? But I would rather have that than the fame. Give me the fortune. You can keep the fucking fame. You get what I'm saying? Like, if it come with it, okay, cool. But I really don't. You understand? It's like 1% for fame, 99% fortune. And that's the difference in today's time. So I take back what I said with women, even though that's true too. But in 2022 today, people would rather be noticed and fame with a bunch of attention. They want attention rather than making sure their family is situated for decades and years to come, centuries to come. They rather, no. I got 2 million, I got 100,000 followers. I got a verified check mark. I tell my brothers all the time, I get a verified check mark. Simply, it's going to help me promote and move my music. You know what I mean? When I get to doing my music or whatever I'm doing at that time, which that's the end result for me, music. You get what I'm saying? That's what I need, that to not to get no bitches or women. You feel me? No, I don't give no fucks about none of that. So at the end of the day, fortune over fame. Any day. That's all I'm saying, you guys. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. In the U.S., because we right? Yeah. In the U.S., the black eyed peas can be eaten in many different ways. And some people some people add a coin to the dish. The person who gets the coin in that serving gets extra good luck. Oh my God. Extra good luck for the coming year, right? Who the hell is putting some nasty ass coin in their food? You lost me with that. You lost me like a motherfucker with that. Who's putting a penny, a quarter? Who's putting that nasty shit in their food? I cannot lie. It gotta be some white people shit. No offense, but it gotta be some white people shit. With that being said, you guys, the last food on the list, we have birthday cake. Birthday cake, I know, I'm not gonna read this right now, but I know you make a wish. Close your eyes, you blow the candles out, and that wish shall come true. But I've learned in my 32 years of being here, that shit don't work. You feel me? Then again, I don't know, because I don't remember nothing that I wish for type shit. You get what I'm saying? But that shit don't work. You feel me? With that being said, birthday cake, number 13, the last superstition about foods, right? We can thank the ancient Greeks for birthday cake. The Greeks celebrated the birthday of Artemis, the goddess of the moon, and with moon-shaped honey cakes with candles on top. I hate moon pies. Y'all like those? I hate those shits. Moon pies, I think I had them when I was younger once. You lost me. I don't want none of that shit. It was believed that bad spirits were attracted by celebrations. Saying happy birthday and burning candles on the cake helped to chase them away. The Greeks were also the first to write happy birthday on a cake in edible writing. If the piece of cake with the writing is eaten, the person will gain a positive power in the phrase happy birthday and receive magical protection against evil forces. Okay, if the piece of cake with the writing is eaten, so I mean, but happy birthday, that's generally how it goes though, right? Like the cake, like that part of the cake usually goes to the birthday girl, the birthday boy, like that goes to that person, right? So what are they, either or, to and receive, did I read that right there? Happy birthday and receive magical protection against evil forces. Today we still have candles on our birthday cakes. Y'all remember the edible candles? They had the edible candles and shit too, right? Or was my fat ass eating that shit when I was younger? That's some crazy shit. No, I think they got the edible ones though. You feel me? But today we still have candles on our birthday cakes. Make a wish before you blow out the candles, right? If you can blow them all in one breath, your wish will come true. Look at this shit. Your wish will come true. All right. So again, this right here has been 13 superstitions with food. Now to end off the video, which this is a long video, y'all haven't seen me in a minute, man. Y'all haven't seen me in a minute. Can I get a round of applause? Y'all haven't seen me in a minute, and I'm back. I'm truthfully back. You understand? I'm gonna dress this video up, make sure I put the right tags in, make sure I do what I got to do. You understand? Because at the end of the day, I'm a pro-black content creator, so if you got an issue with that and this is your first time actually seeing me, I am pro-black. You understand? That don't mean I hate any other race, none of that other shit. I'm in support of uprising and rising my race. You understand? Just to understand that. With that being said, we're gonna give out we're gonna show some love to a family member, Miss Roxby. Shout out to Miss Roxby, you understand? I haven't heard from you in a minute, Miss Roxby. That's if you see this video, right? She sent me a card in which I'm guessing and I'm hoping it was from, oh no, I thought this was from my actual birthday, but it says, know what happens when you tell jokes around Easter eggs, right? This is the card right here, right? Know what happens when you tell jokes around Easter eggs, all right? Let me see what she got written in here. She got some moolah up in here, right? She got some bread up in here. It says, can you please, okay, no, we're not about to dispose that. And then peace, Miss Roxanne, they crack up, right? They crack up, hardline. Now, Miss Roxby, if you see this, what you wrote to me, you gonna have to contact me. How am I supposed to contact you? You gonna have to contact me. You get what I'm saying? So contact me, Miss Roxby, and thank you for the card. You understand? Because that kind of threw me for a loop just now. Thank you for the card, you understand? Thank you for the moolah as well, you understand? Thank you for the moolah as well. So you gonna have to contact me because I don't know where to contact you from. You understand? You're not in our community. I don't see you on the YouTube channel, and hopefully you can comment here. And if you comment here, you still gotta give me some type of form of contact with you. You get what I'm saying? With you type. But let me know. That right there concludes the video, you guys. Shout out to Miss Roxby. Y'all show Miss Roxby some love in the comment section. You feel me? Till next time, like I said, this right here has been, let me scroll up right quick. This right here has been 13 foods and superstitions. You feel me? 13 food superstitions, right? So I mean, some of them, like the one with the, I think it was the onion. Was it the onion? And then the orange with the woman, that seemed doable. The onion was the one when you scratch that, like if you confused or you undecided on what you want to do, you can put this in this onion, put this in this onion, put them in the dark, and whichever one sprouts first is the option in which you should go with. You get what I'm saying? So that was kind of viable and usable to me. Which one was viable and usable to you guys, right? We went over garlic, we went over salt, we went over eggs, we went over bread, we went over onions, we went over tea, we went over noodles, we went over bananas. Bananas was the worst one to me. Like overall, they just saying bananas is like bad luck to me. That's what I seen, right? Grapes, we went over other fruit. They didn't even did I go over this? Oranges are luck, eating peaches will give you wisdom. When it's time to harvest the apples, it is considered bad luck to leave one apple on a tree after the rest have been picked. If you leave the single apple on a tree, a death will occur the following spring. I don't remember reading that. Like maybe I skipped over that. Maybe I skipped that right there. Right, other fruit, but eating peaches will give you wisdom, and peaches also supposed to bring you a long life and to keep evil away. Did I skip over that? My mistake if I did. You feel me? Of course I was gonna fuck up some way in this video, you understand? And then close to last, we have rice. We went over rice, we went over black eyed peas, and then lastly we had birthday cake. All right, so with that being said, you guys, thank you for actually clicking on the video. Thank you for actually watching the video. Round of applause to you feel me? And again, well, like I said, let's rise together, and we are with family. Y'all let me know if y'all watch this video, man, in the comment section, man. Comment down below, like the video if y'all liked it, share it with your people. I probably put this shit on Facebook every goddamn well. It's 40 minutes right now, but till next time, you guys, let's rise together. Speak your boy Dedrick, and I'm out. Peace.
He say, nigga, I just called to get your motherfucking flowers. Cool.